Opa! Hey, so this is the second video that we're doing. I'm gonna try to hit these in one go. We're not doing any editing. We're just going straight, raw, right from my brain, through the technology, into your technology, which is your brain. Right now, we're gonna be talking about some big ideas, some predictions, some ideas. Oh, car's off. Now we get quiet sound. We're gonna be talking about this thing that I'm building called the Vibe Machine. Now, this is a really cool concept that I am dedicating myself to, which is building a musical artist that is a culmination of millions of different human beings. So how do you do this? You collect little pieces of music written by many people and create an artist that isn't identified with it being a human being like me. You know, it's not an artist that is Logan. It's an artist that is Logan. It's an artist that is you and is your friends. And well, how the hell are we going to do that? Well, that's what I'm sort of dedicating this YouTube channel and all the content that fuck that word. All the creations, all the magic creations that I'm doing are all dedicated towards building a music artist that not only is a culmination of many people making music together, but is also something that can raise a lot of money for things that need a lot of money, to help a lot of people around the world that need help when it comes to just eating and drinking and basic crap that we take for granted, definitely in California and many other places around the world. So, and then on top of that, this music artist is going to be a way for civilization, for humanity to connect with extraterrestrials. Now, we will get to that later because that's a really big idea and you're probably like, dude, what the hell are you talking about? That's insane. And yes, it is insane. And that's why it's beautiful. And we're not going to get into that right now. We will get to that in a later video and I'll explain how that works. Though, if you're curious, reach out to me. And so right now you're going to be seeing, videos and things that I'm going to be putting out of this robot dancing. I'm building this stuff in Blender and using music that I've written, and I want to use music that you've written. So if you have any melodies or any musical ideas, send them to me, and we're going to be building this thing. I'm sort of bringing you on the journey of figuring this thing out. This has been in the works for the last couple of years in my head, and now it's really starting to be a thing that I'm working on a daily basis, and explaining the story of how this thing came to be, explaining the ideas of where this can go and how we can make music something that is accessible for creating for everybody, or anybody that's at least interested in doing that, because making music is such an amazing experience to create, and as well as to get to listen back to your own music and get to share it with other people and get to be at a in-person experience or digital experience with other human beings that get to listen to music and dance and love. And that's like nothing reaches that experience that I know of than, being with people that you love, or people that love the same thing that you love, and making music together. And so I'm utilizing my learning of that to create a music artist that is shared by humanity, and it's just packed with amazing melodies and songs, timeless songs, lost songs from the past that we don't know about. That's a whole humongous part of this also, of music that never got a chance to get heard from individuals, and that may have passed away, like my dad and other people's parents or friends and family. And so this is my second video on this. I'm a video editor. I know how to edit video, but I choose to do it like this because this is just so much more of a stream of consciousness coming out of my brain, and editing can just make it into this whole project. I prefer to spend time doing other things, and this is just a much more honest, real, not manipulated way of communicating to those who are interested in being a part of this. So Vibe Machine, follow it on all the places, and you can follow me wherever that is. Instagram, that's where I'm posting things. And if you have any musical ideas, send them to me, because this musical artist is going to be one in which people need to send in things that are considered timeless. Now, what the hell does timeless mean? Timeless means, well, let's just go to melody. Specifically, melody that is timeless is melody that is not dependent on a particular, maybe a sound or a particular decade or era. Melody is something that if I sing it, do 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 do, right? You could sing that along with me. I just made that up within a couple of seconds. That's timeless. That sounds like such a dick saying that, but it's melody that you can sing in your head, but that can translate to any instrument. That's really what I'm talking about. And so just chord progressions, that's not timeless, because they're not memorable. You can't sing them back. You need melodies that can be sung by thousands of people. And the way that you know if something can be sung by thousands of people is if you can sing it to me and I can sing it back to you, or to somebody else, a friend of yours, somebody that's not some expert musician. That's the way to go. If you can be like, I imagine a day standing in a group of like 10 people, and all we're doing is just going through melodies and finding all of the dopest melodies and letting anybody that wants to use them for their music, and allowing people to own them and take that money and invest that in things that are really powerful for humanity. So that's what I'm working on. And it's awesome. This is my second video. I am so sweaty. I love you. Bye.